No sound. I can't hear you.
All right, now you can hear me. Well, let's replay that. What's going on, people? Welcome back to We Are Tottenham TV, and welcome back to a late night stream for you guys. It is the Carabao Cup second round draw. I'm here with Brian Daigle to take you through it. Brian, how you doing today?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. How about your good self?
Yeah, I'm all good, my friend. I can't complain. I'm hearing all the ITKs talking about Harry Kane tonight. Apparently, it sounds like he's staying. We'll have to get confirmation of that over the next couple of days. But how's your head feeling about the Harry Kane situation?
It's listen, I've said that I thought he was going to go and always wanted him to stay. So I am going to be delighted to be proven wrong if 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 it tends to be that it's gone this way. It'll be great news for the club, great news for Ange, and then we can finally put this to bed.
And we can go and win the League Cup.
We can go and win the League Cup, and apparently, from what I'm seeing and hearing, I don't know who's someone winding me up. It could be winning the League Cup with Clement Longley.
Really? What's happened there?
I don't know if I'm being messed about, but I've had it sent to me by 3 or 4 different people that we've had the dreaded personal terms have been agreed on a 3-year deal. And I don't know if it's people playing April Fools on me very, very early.
I mean, I haven't heard anything on that. So
Okay,
just
that's good.
Calm your horses, Brian. Calm your horses.
That's good. It would be one week. We get great news with Kane. And then they go, yeah, so with that, we're going to give you Clement Longley, which will be, if we keep Kane, be good.
Yeah, well, look, let's talk about the draw today. It's actually, we haven't been in the second round of the League Cup for a long time, seeing as we've been playing European football for many years now. Apparently, the draw is split into North and South now in the for the league for the second round, which I've never heard of before. But in terms of the North section, we don't really need to worry about that. So we'll focus on the Southern section. You've got number 1, Bournemouth, number 2, Birmingham, number 3, Brentford, number 4, Chelsea, number 5, Crystal Palace, number 6, Exeter, number 7, Fulham, number 8, Gillingham, number 9, Luton, number 10, Newport, number 11, Peterborough, number 12, Plymouth, 13, Portsmouth, 14, Reading, 15, Stevenage, 16, Sutton, 17, Swansea, 18, Tottenham, I like the Jermaine Defoe number, 19,
Klinsmann.
Wickham, yeah, Klinsmann as well, 20, you've got AFC Wimbledon. 21, you've got Bristol City. 22, you've got Cardiff, who just won on penalties tonight. 23, you've got Ipswich. And 24, it's either QPR or Norwich. So out of those teams, anyone takes your fancy?
Stevenage
away.
Yeah, it's a local team, isn't it? I think you said Oxford as well. Someone, as long as it's not Chelsea, basically, is what I'm going to go with. Although the headlines would be written, wouldn't they? The headlines would be written.
It would be nice to not Poch out in the early rounds of the Cup, wouldn't it?
It would be, but I think that would only happen if we got Chelsea at home. We know what happens to Chelsea away. But yeah,
we know how Poch treats these cups, though.
This is true. But would you want Chelsea?
Bring them
second
on. Why
round
not?
in a cup? If we could... Oh mate, I'm loving your optimism. I'm loving it. I'm just thinking, a cup that we want to take seriously. Do we want Chelsea? I mean, the way we're playing football would be a match for anyone going forward right now. But I wouldn't want to start with Chelsea, especially if you think about it. I think the first game's after the Man U game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's right. I think it's the last game of this month, week commencing the 28th. So is there a game after the?
We've got Bournemouth bank holiday, so it'll be after Bournemouth. So yeah, all right. So yeah, Chelsea is the one to avoid for me.
I don't know. I say bring them on. Ange will destroy Chelsea.
Oh, mate, look at that big smile on your face, mate. That smile is a beautiful wide smile. Do you know what?
It's if we're going to do it, it's a smile of someone that knows that Harry Kane is staying. Well, that thinks Harry Kane.
I have to say, Ryan Isaacs phoned me up this morning or messaged me and said, "Brian, Chelsea away." And I actually thought the draw was this morning. I was like, "Oh no, have we got them? Have we got them?" And he was like, "No, Brian, the draw's this evening." And ever since then, it's kind of been lingering that we're going to get them. So maybe it's written in the stars.
Let's bring them on. Why not? I don't see why not. Like early rounds of the Cup before Poch has really got to grips with things. I mean, I can see worse ties.
Of course, it'll be the glamour tie. It'll be guaranteed to be televised. It'll have everything. It'll have all the recipes for. It'll be a headline dream. It'll have it could be a battle of the bridge with Pochettino in the other dugout.
God, that would kill me, man. How are
It
you
could,
feeling on Poch at the moment? What's your feeling towards it?
Listen, I'm not happy he's gone there. I am not happy he has gone there at all. We never made the call. I am disappointed in him, as you know, and people know loyalty means a lot to me. And he said he will never manage a rival. Like he said, Espanyol, he will never manage Barcelona. And you've come in, he even said Chelsea was a bigger rival to us at the time than Arsenal. And he's ended up there. So it don't look good for him. It don't look good. But for me, he did a wonderful job at Tottenham until the where it started falling apart. We didn't make the call. What's he going to do? Just wait around for a certain person to make the call? He's going to need to take a job. I say the word need. Want to have a job. And Chelsea came. But I hope he falls flat on his face. Let's put it this way.
Yeah, me and you both, my friend. But another player who we're linked with, Gift Orban, scoring a hat-trick tonight for Ghent after 2 games, and he didn't make appearance. I thought that was quite significant, but clearly not, because he played in the Conference League tonight and he's bagged himself yet another Conference League hat-trick.
Yep.
Do you feel like, regardless of the Kane deal, that we could potentially get this done, or do you think this is just reliant on the Kane deal?
I think opportunities like this don't come along, especially when they're this value. You know what happened if he goes to another club, his price will soar. He'll become a hot prospect. It'll be like, oh well, look what we could have won. When a kid comes this far, whether it's Kane going, Kane staying, Kane signing a new contract, we're going to need a replacement. Whether it's Richarlison, whether it's Felice, but this guy does look a real talent, and I think it's 23 million. Although after another hat trick, that might have gone up a bit. We need to pounce on this.
We need to what? Sorry,
pounce and get this deal done.
I know, and I've heard even rumours that potentially we could sign him and loan him back if Kane stays, and we did that. I mean, that would be a great move, wouldn't it?
That's how I feel about Alex Scott as well. I put a tweet out today of Alex Scott, and it's looking like it's going to Bournemouth. I want us to swoop in like Liverpool did with us with Diaz, and then loan him somewhere. As long as you've got their name on the books and you've got the signature. If you can't fit them in the team this year, let them go back to their club and get the experience that they need, ready for the next time. So I would be all for if we bought him and then loaned him back. We didn't do it with Felice. Maybe we can with him if we go down that avenue.
Yeah, well, we do have 1,400 people in here with us at the moment. So big up to each and every one of you in anticipation for the Carabao Cup draw. We are just a moments away, just waiting for them to start, just adverts playing at the moment. So if you want to watch along with us, it is on YouTube as well. So, but make sure you don't turn off this stream and make sure you watch us both together, and we'll give you a running commentary. And everyone do go and smash that like button. There is 1,400 of you, but only 119 likes. So not really adding up right now. So just go and smash that like button. It really does help with the algorithms of the channel. And we appreciate you guys very much. But in terms of pre-season, obviously, I mean, it was just such a terribly planned pre-season. But after it's all said and done now, do you feel like we're ready for the season?
Yeah, apart from defensive wise, yeah. I think apart from obviously we need to see, and it was wonderful seeing pictures of Romero and VDV today, doing their defending duties and getting to know each other and training together. Once that centre back pairing is sorted, or they've got a bit of an understanding, then I think yes. What we saw yesterday, you got to remember that was a weakened side, and we gave Barcelona a bloody good game for most of it, and were dominant for most of it. And we were just our lack of fitness showed at the end, didn't it? We just tired, couldn't keep up, and they exploited it. But I was very impressed. I've been very impressed with the style of football we've played in pre-season. Yes, we haven't got. We've only won the one game against. Oh no, two Shakhtar. But the actual style of football and the manner that we've played, and we haven't dropped our heads. We've kept fighting. It's a very exciting time for Spurs fans for the style of play.
And is that a big testament to Ange Postecoglou to come in such a short space of time with a few additions, but mainly the same bunch of players which he did inherit? Is that a big testament to Ange and his managerial know-how and the system that he's trying to implement here?
I think this man has not been getting enough respect. In all honesty, I think this man. Listen, when he signed, there was a lot of people. Is he the man? Who is he? Blah blah blah. What he's done in a month. What we gonna say? A month? Was it today the 9th? A month and 8 days. He's been at this football club, largely using the same players that we've had for a majority of this time. Yes, the new players this season have come in, but the change, not just in the football, but when you watch the training ground videos or them together, they're smiling, they're happy. There's just been a complete 180 at the football club in such a short amount of time. How anyone can't get excited by the dramatic changes this guy's made, and dramatic changes in what every Spurs fan has wanted: playing football the right way, playing attacking football, the team looking together and as one, not fractured and fragmented. I think it's only positives. That he deserves a lot more credit than he's getting.
With it being his first season, obviously, for Spurs and in English football, we've needed a rebuild. We've had to, I mean, I wouldn't say we've had to wipe the slate clean and build it up again, but I mean, he's brought in players like Giovanni Lo Celso and other players who were just completely, basically had one foot out the door. What do you think the expectations should be for this season? Do you think like getting into the top 4 is maybe a stretch too far for us, or do you think that's well within our grasp this season?
I am going to play it safe. I'm not going to, as much as I'd love to say reach for the stars and go for top 4, I don't think it's realistic. And if
now
we
you're
set
speaking
ourselves,
Levy's language, reach for the stars and hit top 4.
don't you ever say that. You asked me this week if I was Daniel Levy. You're on your second strike. Your second strike, my brother.
What happens at third strike?
Well, we'll have to wait and see. It depends if we're in the studio together or virtually. Now, listen, look with Pochettino. We didn't expect to get where we got for the second half of the season. We turned it on, and then the next season, what do? We went and got Champions League football. I think just like I said, finishing with the same manager we started with is progression for us this season and a good cup run. But I'm saying top 6, and anything else is a bonus.
All right, well, the draw has started. The north side is being drawn out first, so we may as well give you a watch along for that. Tranmere are the first team out, and the second team is number 23, and that is Leicester. So the first draw is Tranmere against Leicester. Not the most glamorous tie, but Harry Winks going to Tranmere for the second round of the Carabao Cup. Apparently, Harry Winks was awesome, by the way, in his first game of the championship.
This cup and Tranmere at home was my first ever game at Tottenham.
Oh, there you go.
We drew 2-2
up next. Go on.
We drew 2-2 at Tranmere. We're 2-0 down with 10 minutes to go. My dad said, we get a replay, we'll go. We got 2 goals. Replay, we won 4-0. Tranmere was my first ever Spurs game.
And playing Salford is... Martin O'Neill can't take the balls out properly. 24. Leeds. Ooh, Salford against Leeds. That sounds like a feisty one.
Well, it is. It's the Manchester United owners' teams, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, that is going to be a tasty one.
Yeah, I'm sure Gary Neville's loving that draw for sure. Next up, who have we got? Number 9, Harrogate. Who scored in that Tranmere game, Brian?
What the I don't know who scored in the 2-2, but in the 4-0 it was Paul Allen. I think Paul Stewart got one. David Howes.
Blackburn Harrogate, by the way. Yeah, sorry, go on.
David Howes, and I can't remember the fourth. It was my first time that I saw Gary Lineker as well, and he didn't score. It was the first time I saw one Paul Gascoigne. But yeah, 4-0. Then I went to the next round, and we lost 3-2 to Nottingham Forest, and Steve Hodge scored a handball.
Steve Hodge. Stoke City have just been pulled out the hat. And who are Stoke gonna play? Number 15, Stoke City against Rotherham. I mean, if you could say the most unglamorous tie in English football,
Yeah.
some might be saying Stoke against Rotherham.
Are there any northern teams from the Premiership in the northern section? Because I know we're not in because we're in Europe.
From the Premiership in North, yeah, you've got Everton,
Okay.
Forest, Sheffield United, Wolves, and that's it.
Okay.
And Stoke against Rotherham. I mean, Jesus.
Let's see if the next one is good.
Wednesday night in Stoke, eh?
Exactly. Let's see what the next one is. Let's see the next big glamorous affair.
Next one is number 22. Number 22 is Wrexham.
Oh.
A bit of Ryan Reynolds. I was hoping to get Wrexham for Spurs, to be honest. I didn't know they were doing North and South.
Yeah, I think that's the glamour tie everyone wants, isn't it?
Yeah. And Wrexham will play Bradford. You never know. Wrexham might win that.
They could. So next round, the third round, like what we usually come in, it's not
It'll
North and South.
Yeah.
So there we go.
We don't know about these second round North and South things. We haven't been in it for so long.
Exactly. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah. All right. Who we got next? Number 7 is Doncaster Rovers.
Oh, here we go. This is glamour written all over it.
The glamour of the Carabao Cup second round, people. You'll be here to believe it. Number 8, which is Everton. Doncaster Rovers against Everton. The first Premier League team have been pulled out of the hat. And it's another glamour tie.
the glitz and glamour of Carabao.
What's your prediction then? Who are Spurs going to get? Bolton out next?
So, Ryan,
isn't it?
So Ryan Isaacs phoned me up and put another stupid bet on with me. We've got a little silly bet on for something stupid. He said we're going to get a Premiership team, and I've obviously got the rest. But I can't see. Or an all Premiership tie. I can't get the fact that Chelsea's going to get pulled out. It's been in my head all day, unfortunately, and I've just got a bad feeling.
Yeah, me as well. Port Vale have just been pulled out, number 14. But guys, let us know in the chat, who do you want? Do you want Chelsea? Do you want to get them first in the second round of the Carabao Cup? I, for one, would think it would be a great tie.
But do you not think it'd be best to get them in the final? If you could have a team in the final.
Chelsea in a final? No, thanks.
No, but knowing that you'd win. Apart from Arsenal,
the thing is, we're more likely, in my opinion, to beat Chelsea in an earlier round than we would to beat them in the final.
Well, last time we played them in the final, we did rather well. But last time we played them in the semi-final, we did very badly.
Yeah. Crew.
Actually, I tell a lie. We lost in the final to them with Pochettino's first year.
Well,
I was thinking 2008.
Exactly. So, yeah. And last couple of times we played them in semi-finals, we've been absolutely beat quite well. I mean, there was that one with 4-2 when Son gave away the penalty where we played really well that game.
I was at that game. That game, we played some incredible football. Football. But that Matic goal, Jesus, what a thunderbolt.
Yeah, absolutely. Nottingham Forest have just been pulled out. And they are going to play number 5, which is Burnley. Oh, that's a tough tie. That's an all Premier League clash, that is.
There we go.
Nottingham Forest against Burnley.
I still can't believe the way it's worked out that the first game of the Premier League is Guardiola versus Company, isn't it? On Friday. It's Man City versus Burnley on Friday.
Oh, so it is. So actually, I just fast forwarded the stream a little bit, and the north side is done. So you got
I've just seen it. I'm on that now, and I've just seen the first team for the Southern has been Plymouth that has just been drawn.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, they're drawing the South now. Plymouth.
And I can tell you who they've got.
Palace.
There we go. What number are Chelsea again?
Chelsea are number 4.
Okay. And we're number 18.
Number 14, Reading, has just been pulled out. So Tottenham are due any minute now. Number 18 is what we're looking for. Would you fancy a trip to Reading?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it. Trip to the day ski.
22. It's not Spurs. It's going to be Ipswich.
Do you know what? With every passing tie, it's getting closer and more likely to Tottenham Chelsea at the moment.
Yeah, Portsmouth Peterborough, the P Derby.
Thank God you finished that properly.
Up next, number 9, which is Luton. Luton Town.
Mate, can you believe they signed Ross Barkley today?
Yeah, I saw that.
Completely under the radar. Like, completely under the radar.
Number 8, Gillingham.
Okay. I'm starting to...
Spurs and Chelsea are still in the hat. 17, Swansea.
We have a very good record at Swansea.
Well, let's see if we get them. Number 1, Bournemouth. Are we going to get a home tie or are we going to get an away tie? All will be revealed very soon. But Fulham have just been pulled out of the hat. Number 7. And next up, I think I know who's coming.
Yep.
And it's Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham away to Fulham in the Carabao Cup. And look, I'll take that. That's it's not the easiest of draws against Marco Silva's men, but I don't think Fulham had the best summer. And I always like a trip to Craven Cottage. I really do. It's one of my favourite grounds.
So it was West London. We just got the wrong team.
Yeah.
But yeah, Fulham away. Listen, Harry Kane equalled the record there. It's a ground where we've had mixed results, but you know what? I would take that. I think. I can't remember. Has Mitrovic left yet, or is he still striking, or is he still there? Or
he's still there. And Marco Silva said that they're going to use him until they can't use him anymore.
Okay. So we're going to have to see. But yeah, there could have been better ties. Could have been worse. But you got to play. You got to play everyone or you got to get past them to win. And Fulham away, not a long journey. We're just across London. Why not? Why not?
We do have a good record of Fulham as well. But let us know in the chat, guys. What are you thinking about the draw? Fulham away, Craven Cottage, right by the River Thames. Are you happy with this draw? Because I'm fairly happy with it, to be fair.
It's going to be the battle of the highest price season tickets.
How are Fulham up there with the highest price tickets?
I know they've built their brand new stand. And it's like, well done, you built this, and it does look lovely. It does look lovely. And Craven Cottage is one of those old school grounds. So see it getting modernised is something. But when I saw that they are now the most expensive season ticket price, I was like, you've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, that makes Levy look like a saint. That.
Yeah, he's got a little bit more work to do for me to look like that. But he's been eclipsed, so he's got a team he can say, well, we're not expensive as them. But yeah, Fulham, we'll see. We shall see. Do you reckon that'll be a televised one? Based on all the glamour ties we've seen?
I think so. I think it's the best tie in the round so far.
We shall have to. You reckon what other ones have there been there? Well, no, I think. Do you know what? I think Wrexham will get. Will definitely get.
Possibly Salford. Chelsea have just been pulled
Salford
out.
Leeds.
Chelsea are playing AFC Wimbledon at home.
Okay, so let the crazy gang. Let the crazy gang. Well, I don't know if people remember, but when Liverpool lost to Wimbledon in the FA Cup in '87, I think it was John Motson, the late great John Motson, that did the commentary, and he said the crazy gang have beaten the Culture Club. Well, let's fast forward to 2023, and hopefully it can be said again. And they can do it. So I'm just blocking some people.
Who are you blocking, Brian? You're not blocking KPV, are you?
I would never block KPV. I would never, ever block KPV. He's unblockable, isn't he? He just keeps coming back. He's the man. He's good old KPV. But yeah, I think you're right. It could be one of the top ties of the round R1.
Yeah, well, let's run through the southern round of the draw. It's Bristol City against QPR and Norwich, Plymouth against Crystal Palace, Reading against Ipswich, Portsmouth against Peterborough, Luton Gillingham, Swansea Bournemouth, Fulham Tottenham, Exeter Stevenage, Wycombe Sutton, Birmingham Cardiff, Newport Brentford, and last but not least was Chelsea against AFC Wimbledon. So, you happy that we missed Chelsea then in the draw?
Yes. Yes, I am. But you know what will happen now? We'll probably get Arsenal in the next.
Bring them on.
That I would love. That I would love to see.
So you want to play Arsenal with how they are at the moment, but not Chelsea?
Yeah. Yeah,
Why?
I would. Why is that? Because at home, if it was at home, these are all at home. If we're playing them away, I wouldn't want either. But Spurs Arsenal's always got that spice. But I think the first couple of times that we play Pochettino, our fan base, both listen, the away fans, wherever they go, wherever our away fans go, they are absolutely incredible and roar the team on. It'll give them that extra spice. But at home, where we need this atmosphere to be generated and be like what you witnessed at the 3-0 to Arsenal, I don't think you'll find a game where it will be more intense than Chelsea.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, do you think the whole fan base will give Poch like a bad and intense reception?
Do you know what? I really think they will. But the surprising thing will be there were so many people singing for his name, wasn't there? So
Yeah.
many people that claim they love or saying they love the man, they want him back, they want him back. And yeah, I think he's now going to get a real bad. I mean, one of the things I couldn't understand was a lot of Spurs fans went mad after he turned up at Chelsea on his first interview, said, yeah, this is the top team in London. And what's he going to do on his first day at Chelsea? Go, yeah, this team's like second rate to Spurs for Chelsea TV. He ain't going to do it. He's going to say,
yeah, but it felt like I don't know if it was this situation, but it felt like he just tried to push each and every one of our buttons.
Yeah. You get that. I mean, we saw it before when he started putting all these pictures on Instagram, basically twerking for the job for us, weren't he? And he got the fans singing his name. And listen, I don't blame fans for wanting him back. I just think that it should have been directed elsewhere. But he has been what he's been doing and showing it as well. The players he's getting, it's like I want this player. Okay, you'll have this player. Not the A or B version. You'll have the version. So yeah, he's done a lot to antagonise the Spurs fans.
Yeah,
And this is the thing: is how he reacts when he comes back. Like if he starts celebrating when they score, like he used to with us, then I've got a feeling there's going to be that atmosphere is going to get ramped up. It could be Sol Campbell kind of.
I don't think it'll be that bad because I think there is still a big percentage of the fan base who still love him, to be honest. And
yeah.
I think some will even cheer him when he comes to White Hart Lane in a Chelsea tracksuit. I mean, for me, the way I look at it is that I'm not going to boo him, and I'm also not going to clap him. I'm just going to act like he's not even there, to be honest.
That's the thing. That's the thing. If I was there, I just wouldn't acknowledge him. I wouldn't clap him. I wouldn't boo him. But I certainly wouldn't clap him. And when people were singing the Mauricio Pochettino song last season, when the fans were calling for him, I was not singing it. I refused to sing it. So yeah, I would be exactly the same way. I'd be exactly the same way. I just would not acknowledge him. If he came over and clapped us, I'd be like, yeah, all right, that's nice of you. Goodbye. But we're gonna have to see, aren't we?
Says, why are you mentioning Sol Campbell?
I didn't mention him. I said Jude. I didn't. Did I actually say his name, or did I say Judas? You've just mentioned his name. You've just mentioned his name, KPV.
But look, I think we'll leave it there, guys. But Tottenham are drawn to Fulham away in the Carabao Cup. The game will take place the week commencing the 28th of August. Our first time in the second round of the Carabao Cup for a long time. And we'll be back tomorrow to make even more content for you guys. If you do want to check out the brand new channel that we do have, it's called On the Ball. Link is in the description right now. We've put some transfer news up there today. Yesterday, we did our Premier League predictions where me and Sim gave our, Premier League Player of the Year, Young Player of the Year, and all that jazz. So go and have a look at that if you fancy. But Brian, tell the people what's going on Tottenham on Tour this week.
We've just released a video this morning called Anger Management, which is me and Johnny breaking down the games we've had. We did a pop-up. It's actually Tottenham on Tour's second birthday today.
Happy
so we've been
doing,
and thanks to you, the channel even exists. We Are Tottenham TV. So it's about what a time to be on with you. We're doing a pop-up tomorrow. There's going to be a lot of cut stuff coming from us in the near future. So keep your eyes peeled.
All right, and people are asking, is there going to be another update today? Well, if I'll do a quick search, see what the news is. Oh, I don't know what happened to Brian there, but I'll do a quick search, see what the news is. And if there's something to update on, then we'll be bringing you an update tonight for sure. But look, that is it from us for the Carabao Cup draw. Like I said, it is Fulham away the week commencing the 28th. We will see what happens in terms of if it's scheduled for TV or anything. But We Are Tottenham TV will most likely be at the game at Craven Cottage. Very much looking forward to it. And we'll see you all very soon. Like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, come on, you Spurs.